Dojo is a sacred place where the human spirit is tempered and polished. Ever hear that before? The dojo is a sacred place where the human spirit is tempered and polished. Comes from an old Okinawan saying that was up in a lot of the dojos. It's a sacred place, meaning it's a special place set aside for one thing only. Not that it's some mystical, magical, something. That's not the sacred. It's set aside for something very, very special. And what is that special thing? To cultivate who we are. And our physical man is a part of that, right? It all intertwines. If I'm physically healthy, I'm mentally healthy. Can I be spiritually where I should be if I'm not as healthy as I can possibly be, spiritually or physically? Hard to, right? If I'm not in my right mind, if I'm not thinking clearly, right? Very hard for me to be right spiritually, right? So a responsible warrior keeps himself right physically, mentally, and spiritually. Isn't the dojo great for that? What hand am I hitting with? My rear or lead hand? Lead hand, the one that's in front. And then that's my right or left side? Left side, correct? Am I going to punch him in the nose or just pat him on the forehead? Right. And notice I just come down like this, and that's just enough for him to react. See it? My rear hand's going to be the pad. So I make him slip, and I drop this hand. I make the mistake of dropping this hand. Now watch what happened. If I were to bring that hand back properly, boom, I would have blocked that punch, you see it? But a very common mistake for that lead hand to drop. Bang. Isn't that a great thing? Simple, isn't it? Now here's something real important. You hear me say that a lot. Simple. That was simple. Keep it simple. Now when I say that, you strive to simplify it as much as you possibly can. So when you're under stress, you can deal with it better. The more complicated things are when we're under stress, when we're being attacked, when there's an emergency, the harder it is to execute your technique. All right, over the top of his head. I'm going to really hit your forehead this time. Move that head. Move that head. Is that great? Awesome. You see that? Isn't that cool? Last technique. We're going to get it down really good. Everybody?
Yes, sir.
What do we have to pay attention to?
Details.
He steps up. I may move a little bit, honey. So I may just want to do this because it looks cool, right? So I go to sweep. My legs low, my other leg's high. I kind of don't really grab this elbow too well. Raise this leg up. Kick him over to the side. Bring your leg underneath him. Back your butt, push, push, push into him. Raise that leg. Look how I never let go of the leg. See it? Now to get his back, I'm going to go towards that arm and turn my body around. And I got his back. Is he in trouble?
Yes, sir.
Big trouble, right? Go ahead, hit it. Let's finish up. Strong, finish strong. Black belt's very important. Very important. You know, when you become real serious about the martial arts, usually when you've gotten to blue, green belt levels, you're pretty serious about martial arts. To become a black belt and go, got it, awesome, thank you very much, I'm going to go off to do something else, okay? Is not what it's about. People that go, well, I've learned all I wanted to learn, I want to go on to something else, should only get to about purple belt. And that's kind of high too. Purple belt's pretty high level, isn't it? That's kind of high too. If you're not really committed to making it a part of your life, you don't get it, and you shouldn't be a black belt. Doesn't mean you can't be a wonderful person. There's great people that never even stepped in the dojo, isn't there? There's great leaders in my life that don't want to do martial arts. If you do say, I want to be a black belt, well, that means you're saying, I want to do this for the rest of my life, to the best of my ability. Here's one of the reasons. If you get all the way to black belt, you learn all those wonderful things. And you go, thank you, got mine, see you later. It's a very selfish act, isn't it? You've taken all that from the dojo, and now you're not going to give it back. Like you two gentlemen did at the beginning of the class. That was outstanding. Outstanding. Really nice to see that. Seeing you guys as little kids. When I came in here, they were little guys like you. Now they're men. You were talking, and I was looking around for a man that walked in the room, right? Your voice has changed just a little bit, hasn't it? Really neat, right? Giving back. Here's the other thing about that, too. We really want to learn something, really want to be great at something. What do we do? Practice. What else? What's a really great way to teach it, right? Is that what you're going to say? Teach it.
I was going to say ask questions.
Ask questions, absolutely, very important. Before we even teach it, we got to ask a lot of questions. Very good. Right? But teach it. Want to be really great at something? Teach it. So we get to that high level, we go, well, I'm done. Well, we all go, when you leave as black belts, and ask Shihan, when you get to brown black belt level and you leave the dojo and just go, gosh, that was really nice, thanks a lot, I'll see you later. We all go, we did something wrong. We feel like we did something wrong. We missed something. They didn't quite get it. They got all the way to there, and they didn't realize that that was the commitment for themselves, not for anybody else.
Jab, cross, hook. All right? So I want to see the hands come back all the time. Jab, cross, hook. You see the body action too? Foot action? Yes, sir. I'm not that wide. I don't want to be that wide when I throw combinations of punches. I want you to lower your center, and I want you to torque your body just like you would if you're doing kata, right? Right? Same thing, we just do it shorter. Jab, cross, hook. Should be moving around, jab, cross, hook. All right, can we do it? Sure. All right. How'd you make it? The further out I am, the more I'm concerned about the straight techniques. Understand?
Sir.
Jab straight. I mean, he can hit me from there. So I'm really not too worried about the radial punch at this distance. I'm worried about the straight punches, right? Now, I'm here. I'm almost tied up. He's going to throw a hook punch with this hand. I'm going to touch the back of my head, right? He throws the other side. I touch. He throws the hook. I just kind of squinch down to the side. He goes to the other side. I curl down from here. He throws a straight punch. I block it down and knock it down. Get low, okay? Hook to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we do it? Yes, sir. Okay. Hook up.
It comes forward a little bit to where my shoulder doesn't go past my knee, though. And my hips drop. And I make a U shape with my head. I go under the punch and pop out on the other side. So what I want you to do is slip side to side, bob and weave, fade back. You see it? Can we do it?
Yes, sir. I mean, I can come back.
Good job. Good job.
On the straight punch, just slip here. This is coming in straight. All I have to do is slip to the side. I can't do that for the hook because it's coming from here. So the target is this. All I have to do is move that out of the way. So the first you punch is going. Yes, sir.
I'm doing this.
The hook is when you. All right. So he has his hands on my belly. Hands on my belly. I'm going to pop him over to the side. Here comes my triangle, and he goes, oh no, you don't. He's going to pass me. So he goes to pass. Just he brings that arm across. I grab that arm, thread it through, pull it that way. So he comes all the way through. So the elbow's at my armpit. That's what we call wakigatami, and just curl it. Can we do that?
Yes, sir.
Great move. It's very powerful. Now, here's one of the things that'll make it fail. Turn and don't pull the arm through. It'll be short, you'll be here playing with his fingers, right?
Yes, sir.
Pull the arm through, thread it through so that the tendon of the tricep is in your armpit. The tendon of the tricep above the elbow is in your armpit. Thumb is pointing down, and curl it with your biceps. Literally just curl it with your biceps. Can we do that?
Yes, sir.
Real slow because it's very powerful, it's quick, right? Strong. Go ahead, hit it.
Yes, sir.